It's time for some bass smashing action. This is like we're both getting married with bubbles.
Oh, no, we're not.
Smashy dashy dash.
What does that mean?
That means they're weird. So it's bass smashing action.
Don't touch the lens, you goober.
It's time for some bass smashing action.
Neighbors probably all think we're crazy. So the John boat lives back here. Want to do is clean all the crap off of it. It's kind of a storage unit in here. It's really going to be pretty simple. We're going to take the tarp off. We're going to check the bearings. We're going to check the tire pressure. We're going to make sure that all the tie downs are good to go. We're going to hook it up to the truck. We'll make sure that our lights work. And then hopefully this year we can put a fish finder on this thing. That would actually be a really nice addition. I'm not going to tape myself moving this stuff. That'd be pretty boring. I'm going to put the hitch back on the truck, hook it up, move it into the garage, and then we'll test everything and get it ready for the season. I'm looking forward to getting out. It's gonna be cool. So there is the hitch. We gotta get that bad boy put on, and he lives up there in the winter after I spray him down with WD-40, because then he doesn't get covered in corrosion and all that other BS. And I'll hit that with WD-40 periodically throughout the season too, just to kind of keep some of the rust off of it. So that's a helpful tip. I don't like rust all over my crap. Same with the pin, just hit it with WD-40 periodically, and that'll make a big difference. And then this thing is awesome actually. That guy right there, there's a key that goes in the side of that and it just lifts right up. So you can lock your hitch on. I used to hang that padlock off of it and that got all rusted out too. That was not a good idea. That was hard to get off, but that's a good thing to have. It's like a locking pin. Fancy. So we just did the rod repair video, or no, we didn't. That was 2 years ago. So we just did the reel cleaning video for baitcaster, just like general maintenance. We're gonna get the boat out of the shed so we can talk about just some simple maintenance, things that you do right out of the gate. So you're asking yourself, AJ, why are we doing all this stuff all today? Well, because it's April, man, it's time to get out. I actually put off going out because I wanted to wait and clean some reels until I had a chance to tape it. Well, today was the first time I had a chance to tape it. We got out about a week ago. Got out and did some shore fishing, and the boys caught a couple of nice little bass, which was awesome.
Oh, let Daddy help ya.
Hey.
Well, he'll live to see another day.
My 4-year-old has bass thumb. You gotta walk down there careful. No. Get closer. Don't hurt him. Now you can toss him if you want. What do you think of that?
That's good. I made him do a little flip.
Yeah. But I'm jonesing to get out, so even just a small light boat like that, there's some general maintenance and things that you should do. I also need somewhere to sit when I tape these videos instead of in a metal chair next to the truck. His mouth's so pokey, I don't wanna... Get in there! Get in there! Just lift it up! We gotta get a picture! I'm like, super proud, Dad. Just lift it up! Last year, when I was talking to the camera a lot, I was sitting in the boat, and it was actually really comfortable. So. Check it out, I shaved for you guys. We have Michelangelo and Donatello. You'll see us in the backyard. We won't be in for 30 minutes.
Daddy, what if I blew a bubble in the garage?
Nice.
Caught one.
Nice job. What?
I was cleaning your truck with bubbles.
You cleaning my truck?
Yeah?
Thanks. Ta-da! this should work. I always put mothballs in it when we keep it in the shed, which is supposed to keep rodents and stuff away. It reeks. That's it. Checked the bearings and the tire pressure later. Checked the lights already since it was hooked up when we moved it. Just gonna clean it out and we should be good to go. Sweet.
I know it looks like it needs to throw on this. Right here, bad guys, come and get me. When I get on my motorcycle and I drive away from them, they get a better bike,
Okay, so for those of you keeping score at home, it's evening. Oh, hi. My name's your kneecaps. This will destroy, it will destroy your legs. Heads up, I am a complete redneck. A couple of things that we want to do before we end the day here is we want to check the bearing buddies that are on these hubs here. I'll get in here close and show you what this is, but there's this little nipple here. Get in there! Get in there! There's a plastic cap. When you pump grease in, it goes behind that plastic cap, which has got a spring in front of it, so it pushes that to the bearing and keeps stuff, lubed. Get in there! Lubed for a good period of time. That's important on a trailer. But once you pump it up to a certain point, it stops and there's a little hole that starts to let grease leak out of. That's when you know it's full. We just did the bearings and the hubs last year. There should be another video on that at some point, but we're just gonna top those off. I'm gonna check the tire pressure and fix it. We'll make sure that I don't end up on the side of the road with a smoking bearing, which nobody likes. That's pretty much all I need to do before I take this out. I mean, there's really not a lot to this boat. So this is the grease gun that I got, and you use marine grease or marine grade grease. This stuff smells awesome. It reminds me of time spent with my dad working on stuff. So every time I smell this, it's funny, there's like really good memories associated with it. I always like this part. I remember last year we were up north in Wisconsin getting the boats ready. He's got a nice smoker craft and I just got this little turd. But I was, greasing the bearings and talking to him about the grease gun and getting it all over my hands, and I could smell it. And it's just one of those things that now every time I smell that grease, it takes me back. It's neat how stuff like that happens. Things become important that seem so silly. But it just kind of pops on here, load her up. I believe we are full. We are definitely full. I blew grease all over myself. That's it, we're full. One real quick last thing. When you're checking your tire pressure, you'll find it in small writing somewhere along the tire. Now both of these tires I just checked have 25 pounds of air in them, 25 PSI. Right here it says fill it to 35. So just from sitting through winter, we lost 10 pounds. The other thing too was the grease gun, while I was using it, ran out of grease as I was filling the second bearing. So I'm not worried about taking this out 1, 2, 3 times on short trips. I will not be taking it out on a long trip until I get a new grease gun that doesn't leak. That one leaks. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more money, get a nice grease gun, but I just wanted to show that. So both tires need about 10 pounds of air. When you have a truck tire, it's a little bit different. They'll put a rating on the tire themselves, but you'll notice a lot of times right here in the door, and it'll say, what they recommend for tire pressure. I was actually putting way too much pressure in my tires until I read the sticker and read around online, so just a good tip. So that's pretty much it for today. It's just what I do to get the boat out at the beginning of the year. Like I said, just some kind of simple routine stuff. So thanks guys, I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.